I love this show. I love this show, and I'm so happy to be sitting down to record episode 7 of season 1 of Dark. This episode is titled Crossroads. I just finished editing episode 6, so I am like deep in that just kind of excitement. Let me know, does this make any sense to you when you watch a show like this where like there's that like desire for the knowledge and like getting the answers right, but there's also just this kind of like excitement. I think shows like this, what's kind of nice about them is it puts us in a position of feeling safe to be new. Because a lot of times that like first little bit of learning something or that first little bit of like getting on board with something, it's some of the most torturous like day-to-day stuff that, and I mean it's not every day, right? But it feels like torture. It's not, but it feels like it, right? Because you're like, I don't know anything. And then I don't know, there's it shows like this, it flips it on the edge. Instead of it being like, oh, I don't know anything, I suck. I'm like, I don't know anything, I can't wait. I don't know. So I feel like I'm really grateful to be in this place. And we're gonna watch Crossroads, episode 7. You know the deal. I watch each episode twice. So the first reaction, you will get me just like paying attention to the show. I don't take notes or anything the first time, but I do watch it a second time to take notes because I do think that this is a show that it's fun to take notes on. I think for the reaction purpose and having a conversation and holding a conversation with you guys, like taking notes aids in that. It allows me to feel a little more grounded in the show. I record both of those, but what you see edited wise over on YouTube is just that first reaction. However, all of my afterthoughts are after I've watched both episodes. Or the episode both twice. Okay. The afterthoughts are the afterthoughts are recorded after I've seen each episode twice. Okay. So that's after I've taken the notes. That's after I've like kind of talked about my theories a little bit more. Because something with like a solo reaction channel, sometimes you're in a silo, right? Speaking of another great show, I want to do a reaction series to Silo. But you're in a silo, and like something that I'm always a little bit sad that I don't have a partner on for reaction wise is like, man, probably if you were both watching this, you could just like come together and talk about it. But like for me, instead of having that like other person to bounce ideas off of, I watch it again. It's a lonelier way of doing it for sure, but it does work, I think. So I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying the process, and it's truly such a good show. So good. So here we go, episode 7, Crossroads. I just bumped Mojito's head with this pen. Let's dive into it. Thanks for being here. Okay, Patreon, we'll do 3, 2, 1, hit play. Oh, who's this? Okay, this kid looks like he's from the 1880s. Helgi? Wait, so Helgi survived that? And remembers?
Ich erinnere mich an alles.
Oh no. Okay. Oh, I'm so sad. Oh, Mojito. And Helgi is the son of Bernd, who was the guy who ran the power plant, and at one point wasn't in a wheelchair and then was in a wheelchair. I don't know what ailment he has. He could be fully paralyzed. He could be missing a leg. I don't know. We didn't really see. He could be amputated. I don't know. Oh, are we going to circle back to this? Oh. Oh. Wait, that's the tattoo on that one guy's back. Interesting. Why is there black hole propaganda in the hospital? Wait. Is he gonna go find like Inez? That would be smart.
Der Junge, den wir gefunden haben im Wald.
Naja, wenn ihr nicht rausfindet, wer das ist, wird er eingeäschert und bekommt ein anonymes Grab.
What? How long do you wait before you do that?
Gefunden habt, 10 Stunden plus minus.
Ist es möglich, dass er schon länger tot ist und nach seinem Tod irgendwie konserviert wurde?
Konserviert? Ja, also dann müsste es Spuren im Gewebe geben, das hätte ich ja gesehen. Gefrorenes Steak sieht ja auch nicht aus wie ein frisches.
Okay.
Von welchem Zeitraum der Konservierung sprechen wir denn?
33 years.
33 Jahre.
33 Jahre. So wie der aussieht.
Because, yeah, I mean, I'm sitting from a seat of being like, well, you know, because black hole, obviously. Obviously. But of course, like, that's so insane. But, like, it doesn't seem insane to me because that's, you know, we have a different perspective. As I think I've done it twice where, like, when they're, like, looking back a certain amount of time, I'm like, yeah, finally, we're looking back. Well, I guess they're looking back 15, not 50, but God, coaches are like, that doesn't, why would they do that? No, you're right. Why would they do that? I would do it given what I know from, because I have a different angle. But no, you're right. Like, they wouldn't. I just keep hoping they're on the same page as me.
Welcher Tag ist heute?
9. November.
Ich weiß, es klingt bescheuert.
Oh.
Aber welches Jahr denn?
86.
Danke.
Suchst du jemanden?
Michael Kahnwald.
Kenn ich nicht.
Ines Kahnwalds Sohn?
Die Krankenschwester? Die hat keine Kinder.
Not yet.
Weißt du, wo ich Ines finden kann?
Im Krankenhaus vielleicht.
Interesting.
Wir sehen uns.
Hey Regina, du scheiß Brillenschlange.
Oh. And there's like no chance he's Alexander.
Wir haben endlich die Schichtpläne vom AKW bekommen für die Nacht, in der Mats verschwunden ist.
Oh.
Kann das nicht jemand anders übernehmen? Ich meine, wir haben ihn in Betracht gezogen, ob der nicht vielleicht mit dem Verschwinden seines Bruders was zu tun hat.
Ja, das hier sind nicht mehr die 50er. Wir ermitteln nicht aufgrund von Gefühlen, sondern von Indizien. Du hast noch 3 Monate Zeit bis zu deiner Pensionierung. Dann kannst du machen, was du willst.
Okay. And that's, I mean, innocent until proven guilty is what the kind of the knowledge, but like, it is interesting because you've got to assume the worst intentions from people to find someone who would do something like this.
Ich sage ja auch nur, dass gestern der Boden vibriert hat.
Untersuchungsbefehl für das AKW, wir haben ihn.
Ich muss los.
Soll ich Ulrich schon Bescheid geben?
Oh.
Muss ja auch keiner mit mir reden.
Wait, you can tell me. I mean, I guess he just did the search warrant. Wait, that's crazy that they gave us the search warrant after they've already moved all the nuclear waste, though.
Kann ich irgendwie helfen? Es geht um den vermissten Nielsen-Jungen. An dem Abend, an dem der verschwunden ist. Ja?
Oh.
Von allen Leuten, die in der Nacht in der Nähe waren, dokumentieren und abgleichen.
Ich habe jetzt Rundgang und Blockkontrolle.
Suspicious.
Wir können einen Termin machen und du kommst in die Wache.
Übermorgen.
Dienstag.
Uh-oh.
10:30 Uhr?
Passt.
Das war alles ganz normal.
Um 6 hattest du Schichtende.
Dann fängt die Nachtschicht an. Die Landstraße runter.
Wolltest du nur vorhin? Ist der Waldweg nicht kürzer?
Ich habe noch was besorgt für meinen Vater.
Oh, wait. I
Wir
feel
sehen
like,
uns Dienstag.
like, I'm feeling a bit bad for this guy.
Hast du an dem Tag irgendwo den Bruder gesehen? Den älteren Nielsen-Jungen, Ulrich?
Because he, like, Ulrich thinks he did nothing. But look at him. I can see those wheels spinning.
Ich befrage Helge Doppler. Warum nicht Waldweg?
Well, it probably is for the best that she didn't bring Ulrich emotionally. Like, I don't know, though, because Ulrich's going to be a big pain in her ass when he finds out. Oh, look who it is.
Kann ich dir helfen? Müsstest du um diese Zeit nicht in der Schule?
Oh. Uh-oh.
Ich bin krankgeschrieben.
Du siehst in meinen Augen aber ganz fit aus.
Ich hab was mit dem Arm. Ich bin gerade auf dem Weg zum Krankenhaus.
Steig ein. Ich fahr dich.
Thank you. The music you're listening to is creepy, though. Statement. Where's his statement?
Wusstest du, dass dein Schwiegervater 1986 im Fall meines Bruders eine Zeugenaussage machen sollte?
Nein.
Dienstag, 11. November 1986.
November 11th.
Morgen vor genau 33 Jahren. Aber es gibt gar keine Aussage. Er ist überhaupt nicht erschienen. Es gibt nur eine Notiz. Warum nicht Waldweg?
Und jetzt denkst du, Helge hat 86 Mats entführt und 33 Jahre später Mikkel und die anderen Jungs. Er ist 75 Jahre alt, dement.
Aber an dem Abend, bevor Jasin verschwunden ist, hat Wöller Helge im Wald gefunden.
That's true. That doesn't look good.
Vielleicht.
I don't know if he is barking up the wrong tree, but I think Helge is a victim. I don't know though, because after last episode, I feel like I kind of feel like it could end up being a thing where like everyone I think is a victim is innocent and everyone that I think is innocent is evil. But they also said everyone has one foot in the shadow and the other in light. Granted, that was from the play, but...
Wie heißt du denn?
Jonas.
Und warum lässt du dich nicht von deinen Eltern fahren?
Yeah, why didn't you?
Meine Mutter ist bei der Arbeit. Und mein Vater ist tot.
Und wo arbeitet deine Mutter?
Kein Kraftwerk.
Wait, really?
Sie hat Winden verändert.
Or...
Da sah sie anders aus. Was ist denn das da?
Das sind Kopfhörer.
Das sind doch keine Kopfhörer.
Uh-oh, that was a mistake.
Die steckt man sich so um die Ohren.
Dinge gibt's.
But you know what? If a young kid showed me something like that and I was older, I'd be like, oh, okay. I'm out of the loop.
Abkürzung.
Is it a shortcut? Fresh tire tracks. But they moved it.
Ist da gerade Satanismus ein Ding?
Keine Ahnung. Nee, ich weiß nicht.
Where did they move it all? It was what, just nuclear waste? Not just is putting it lightly, but like... Yellow paint. You know what? Maybe the reason why Jonas wears his yellow jacket is because he's not even a human. He's a product of the nuclear power plant.
Ich suche Ines Kahnwald.
Die war vorhin draußen mit dem Jungen. Was willst du denn von Ines?
Ich bin gerade zu Besuch und habe mich ausgesperrt.
Seid ihr verwandt?
Ja, kann man so sagen.
Vielleicht ist sie ja noch hinten.
Don't give out people's locations to random people. Oh, a door.
Mein Name ist Ulrich Nielsen. Ich bin Polizist. 1986 ist in Winden ein Junge verschwunden. Mats Nielsen, können Sie sich daran erinnern?
Oh, he's so scared.
Ein Protokoll zu finden.
Hey, Ulrich. No. Oh, no. Wait. He's so afraid of Ulrich.
Fragen stellen. Ich kenne Sie. Was?
I know you.
Das ändern. Ich kann die Vergangenheit ändern.
Change the
Und die
past
Zukunft.
and the future?
Wo ist Mikkel?
Interesting.
Ich kann die Vergangenheit ändern. Und die
I can
Zukunft.
change the past and the future. TikTok. That's the kind of reaction you have when you see your abuser.
Wie wenig wir doch von der Welt verstehen.
Oh, the guy.
Ist das hier echt? Oder bin ich verrückt, genauso wie mein Vater?
Oh.
Du bist genauso wenig verrückt, wie sein Vater war.
Irgendwo in der Höhle ist ein Riss in der Zeit oder was? Und Mikkel hängt hier rum und wird irgendwann zu meinem Vater?
Auch wenn du es jetzt nicht glauben willst, das da ist dein Vater.
Oh.
Das bedeutet,
So this guy knows everything, though.
dass Ulrich mein Großvater ist und
Martha, deine Tante.
Oh.
das ist doch Schwachsinn.
Wait a second. I
Mikkel
didn't
ist wieder
think
zurück und
about
alles wieder in
that.
Ordnung.
I didn't think about that.
Dann greifst du in den Lauf der Dinge ein. Dein Vater lernt deine Mutter nicht kennen. Sie verlieben sich nicht. Sie heiraten nicht. Und du?
Oh, and he can't, yeah, you can't do that.
Dann löschst du deine eigene Existenz aus. Deine Rolle in all dem hier ist viel größer, als du denkst.
And I think this guy would know.
Aber jede Entscheidung für etwas ist doch immer eine Entscheidung
Every
gegen
decision
etwas.
for something is a decision against something else.
Ein Leben für ein Leben.
Is that why there's so many kids that die? Oh. But I believe him when he says his purpose is bigger.
Du weißt, dass ich dich suspendieren muss.
Hier passieren Dinge, die machen keinen Sinn. Der tote Junge. Irgendwie hat Helge mit all dem zu tun.
Ich weiß, dass du Mikkel finden willst mit allen Mitteln. Aber der Zweck rechtfertigt nicht alle Mittel.
Helge hat gesagt, er kann alles ändern. Die Vergangenheit, die Zukunft.
Helge ist dement.
Or do you just write him off as having dementia?
Wie soll er das körperlich schaffen?
Vielleicht ist er nicht allein.
Geh nach Hause.
Warum nicht Waldweg? Was bedeutet das? Egon Tiedemann wollte ihn das fragen. Warum nicht Waldweg?
Why not Forest Road? Great question. What does it mean? Wait. The Radar Bar.
Ich weiß nicht, wer das gesagt hat, aber Ulrich hat mich nicht vergewaltigt.
Du musst nicht für ihn lügen.
Or no, it was Matt's.
Wir beide haben das gewollt. Er hat mich nicht gezwungen.
Und dein Gesicht?
Da bin ich hingefallen. Das hat nichts damit zu tun.
Katharina.
Jemand hat euch gesehen. Hat gesehen, wie er dir wehgetan hat.
Das kann gar nicht sein.
Dass du weißt, dass Ulrich dir im Moment nichts tun kann.
Wenn, dann habe ich ihn dazu gedrängt. Er würde mir niemals wehtun. Das würde er niemals tun.
Oh, that is so sad. Fucking Hannah, dude. What a weird place to sit.
Tut mir leid, Katharina. Ich bin jetzt da.
Das bist du schon lange nicht mehr.
Damn. Is she gonna tell
Seit
him?
ich dich kenne, wolltest du raus aus Linden. Bist du eigentlich jemals glücklich gewesen?
Oh.
Natürlich bin ich glücklich gewesen.
Ich weiß es, Ulrich. Hannah und du.
Yep. Don't deny it, buddy.
Katharina.
Irgendwie habe ich es die ganze Zeit gewusst. Hab's nur nicht sehen wollen.
Ich kann das erklären.
Bitte nicht, Ulrich.
Oh.
Deine Mutter hat vorhin angerufen. Unser Sohn ist verschwunden und sie redet die ganze Zeit nur über Mats. Ich dachte
That's
immer, die
kinda
Arschlöcher
rude.
kommen aus meiner Familie.
Oh. I need to know more about her family.
Hallo.
That yellow jacket makes him stand out.
Bringst du ihn jetzt zurück, dann löschst du deine eigene Existenz aus. Aber jede Entscheidung für etwas ist doch immer eine Entscheidung gegen etwas.
A life for a life.
Würdest du es wissen wollen nach all den Jahren? Ob er tot ist?
Nein,
Oh.
ich habe immer an der Hoffnung festgehalten, dass er lebt.
Well, in a way, he was.
Dein Vater wollte das Grab. Er dachte, das würde mir helfen, abzuschließen. Aber darin liegt kein Körper.
Unless there is.
Seit 33 Jahren stelle ich mir vor, dass er lebt. Frei und glücklich. Du darfst niemals aufhören zu hoffen. Da draußen ist genauso viel Licht wie Dunkelheit.
There's as much light out there as there is darkness. Oh.
Katharina meinte, du wolltest mir was sagen.
Eine Woche bevor Mats,
Okay.
da habe ich etwas beobachtet.
I'm
Vor dem
listening.
Haus gegenüber hat sich ein Pfarrer...
Noah.
Aber ich fand das eigenartig, dass sich ein Pfarrer so streitet. Und heute früh habe ich denselben Mann gesehen.
What?
Wen jetzt, den Pfarrer?
Nein,
Where did
nicht
you
den
see
Pfarrer,
him? Oh.
den anderen.
Oh.
Es war derselbe Mann.
And did he look the same? Did he look like he'd aged?
Das, weil er etwas am Ohr hatte, das war vernarbt oder entstellt.
Oh, a scarred or disfigured ear.
Er sah genauso aus wie vor 33 Jahren.
We're back here.
Aber es war derselbe Mann.
Who? Which man? Whoa. Who is this? That could be someone we already know. It could be a great casting choice of somebody that's supposed to be someone we already know. I'm like, I don't. Who is that man?
Du wolltest doch wissen, ob das Höhlensystem auch unter dem Waldweg verläuft, in der Nähe eurer Hütte. Da ist nicht alles erschlossen, aber zumindest Teile laufen unter dem südlichen Waldweg entlang.
Forest Road.
Was ist denn mit der Hütte?
Ist da was Bestimmtes?
Nein, nichts.
Oh, damn, she is withholding. She has bias.
Gern.
This guy, he's gonna piece it together. I don't know. They made him too much of a presence. He's gonna, I don't know. He's gonna be bigger.
Die Hütte am Waldweg. Warum hat Helge die überhaupt behalten nach allem, was ihm da passiert ist? Hat er die überhaupt genutzt? Die mal vermietet?
Wait, what happened? Okay. Wait.
War das schon 86?
Ich weiß nicht, warum du das wissen willst.
Hat dein Vater 86 in der Hütte gewohnt?
Ich weiß nicht. Bin erst 87 nach Wien gekommen. Das war nach Helges Unfall.
Wann war der genau?
Wo bist du gerade?
Wann war der Unfall?
12. November 1986.
Also heute in 3 Tagen.
Interesting. Wait.
Die Kinder haben mich seit Tagen nur zwischen Tür und Angel gesehen. Die machen sich Sorgen. Ich mir auch.
Irgendwas los.
Charlotte.
The 12th of November? That's one of the highlighted dates in the notebook where they're tracking time.
Aber die Frage ist nicht wie, die Frage ist wann.
The question is when. Okay, so maybe that is the room where the torture was taking place, but then that would suggest that Noah's bringing people back to 86. And that's why we're not finding them, because they're not, the kids who are being taken are not in 2000 and whatever. Uh-oh, Helgi. Even the flashlight losing power it's interesting. Because it's not on an electrical grid, so it's like, that's like the sign, you know? Like the earth is shaking, the lights are flickering. Okay, but even your flashlight's flickering? That's weird. Some might say that's interesting. Okay, so this is the room. This is where Eric was. But it wasn't where he was. It's where he was, but it's not when he was. So the torture is happening here. Just in 1986?
Hast du mich erschreckt?
Glaubst du an Schicksal?
Ich weiß nicht. Vielleicht ist es mein Schicksal, verlassen zu werden.
Oh.
Ich glaube, Papa hat dich sehr geliebt.
Oh. I didn't really think I had any soft spots in my heart for her. And this doesn't really, like, it doesn't absolve her of anything, but it makes me so sad for her. Oh. So his plan is just to burn this, go on with the knowledge that he has, let Mikhail stay in the past and turn into Michael, and then he thinks he's just going to move on with his life day after day, but we've got 3 seasons of this buckaroony, so buckle in. Wait, Ulrich, you should not be back here. But I can't blame him. A journey through time. The penny necklace, which the body they found was also wearing that, yeah? I don't know why I hesitate. Oh, you should just follow him. I hesitate to fully assume that it is Mads, but all signs are pointing to that being.
Die Frage ist nicht, wer die Kinder entführt hat, sondern wann. Ich hatte recht, Helge Doppler. Aber nicht jetzt, sondern 1986.
I'm not so certain that it's Helgi still, but I don't know, it could be. Okay, so he's going to the cave. Oh. Oh. This guy looks sad. Like he's taking care of a dead kid. I keep thinking about how there was something about scientists and like researching something like a black hole and what would you do? Continue your research. And I think like who would consider murder? Some awful people. Whoa. Oh, whoa. us? Is he gonna kiss us? 5/11/1953. That would be November 5th, though. Gotta remove my Americanized way of looking at dates. The 9th. November 9th. November 9th. 1953. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Okay, I didn't go over any of the notes that I took from the previous episode because, by the previous episode, I mean episode 6, because I hadn't really taken anything that I didn't feel like I'd already kind of touched on a little bit. Just wrote down a couple of quotes, looked a little bit more into the Minos and the labyrinth thing, but I did write down a few, like some of the, I didn't write down everything that I saw on that book that, was it Tronte had? This is what I wrote. You can see it. 5/11, 5/11, 5/11, 8/11, 9/11, 12/11, which is, so those are all going to be November dates. November 5th, 3 times. November 8th, November 9th, November 12th. I think that's interesting that Peter said he didn't get, I don't know, Peter's phrasing of some stuff was interesting. I'm going to go watch this a second time, take more notes, think about some of the things that are kind of brewing around in my head, and I'll be right back in a second to have some more thoughts. I only let you know this because you probably don't really need to know, but I think it's kind of helpful to know what is immediate thinking and what is like after I watched it. So I'll see you in a second. Okay, well, a little clarification after I watched that the second time. I pieced together who that face is that I didn't know. It's, I believe, 86 Helgi. And I see where Ulrich is finding the leads that he thinks it's Helgi. Obviously, Helgi seems to be involved. I don't think he's doing the brunt of the bad. It seems that guy with the tattoo is, and I don't know if we're supposed to know who that guy with that tattoo is yet. So I'm nervous about finding out who that is. It seems weird and connected that Mikkel that turns into Michael that was in 86 had the photo on his hospital bed. So it's like, I don't know, that all tracks to me that maybe that's Michael. And then maybe there's this like weird cycle of the kids and the people who go back, like the kids who go back into the past. So I'm gathering from the dates that the guy with the tattoo was writing on the wall is that those are the dates that kids are killed. So on the 5th and on the 9th, which ladders up with the time there are people. There's 3 November 5th dates where what I'm assuming from the notebook is that the lights flicker. That's interesting because there's only one on the 8th, one on the 9th, and one on the 12th. But I'm assuming that they're using the portal to go and put the bodies in a different year, which, I mean, for all intents and purposes, is a brilliant criminal mastermind move, because how are you ever going to get caught? Obviously, at some point, it's all going to come together. I think Jonas will have a big hand in that. Because obviously the question is when, and do you believe in fate? And I think, like, if that is the give and take of not bringing Mikkel back to the current day, then it is solving who's the murderer is. I think that's a necessary give and take. We need Jonas alive for that. One of the most important quotes we heard today that I think is, there's as much light out there as there is darkness. Just a little bit of hope. Just a little bit of hope. Obviously, we have some bad actors who are going back and forth. And because we see, Jana said that she saw the man with the scar on his face, which would be Helgi, but then it's like, so you didn't know who Helgi was? That's what doesn't track to me. That's why when we saw the man that I'm pretty sure is 86 Helgi, I was like, this doesn't make any sense why she wouldn't know who this is. But, you know, it is what it is. Maybe that'll come back around. Maybe I'm on the wrong lead. I'm seeing a lot of threads of like connection to the power plant, connection to like a deeper connection of like a cycle of people being involved in some sort of torture being then recruited or continued to be involved in whatever nefarious stuff is going on. So very excited to keep going on this story. Only 3 more episodes in season 1. It's only 10 episodes, right? Only, I mean, yeah. So we have 3 more episodes for season 1. So we're getting near the end of the season, and I'm hooked. I'm so excited. I've already used how many pages of this notebook? That many. Which on the grand scheme, I've got a full notebook, but like that feels like a lot of pages, right? I don't know. I love taking notes. Also, poor Jonas finding out that he was making out with his aunt. Oh, sorry, kid. Now you've got to break her heart and probably still fess up to Bartos. That's going to be a sticky situation. See you for episode 8. Thank you for being here. I'll see you Friday. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Talk to you soon.